positive potential there. But let's move on from Sabonis and let's talk a little bit about the Wizards roster as currently constructed, and that being that A.J. Johnson earlier this week was actually reassigned to the G League. So Isaac, as someone who's been keeping a close eye on the Go-Go so far this season, what have you seen from A.J. Johnson so far in his stint, and what are you expecting from him as he's back with the G League?
Well, from what I've seen in AJ's stint, he played the Maine Celtics this week. His biggest thing is just trying to grow as a player. On Wednesday, unfortunately, the Go-Go lost by a little over 25 points to the Maine Celtics, but they immediately had a film session right after the game. That's what Cody Topper told me and told the rest of the media. And then I got to talk to AJ after that film session. And AJ, I think the big thing for him is just trying to learn how to stay focused and stay in the game. Because at one point, it was like a tight 7-point, 8-point game, almost similar to what happened with the Wizards. But, it got carried away because people stopped rebounding. Like just one possession, it changed it, and the Maine Celtics went on a run. So AJ specifically kind of showed that, hey, he can still score, but it's just there was a lot of defensive lapses, and he's been very open about it, saying, hey, I got to find a way to stay consistent on defense. And today it showed because they ended up winning today, 111 to 77 this afternoon. So, and he finished with even a better, higher percentage, and plus minus 16 and 19 points. So it showed that the film session worked.
Well, yesterday afternoon for everyone listening.
Yesterday afternoon, yes.
Yeah, for AJ, the biggest thing is, he's got to go out there and play. Like, the only way that you can get better as a young player in the NBA is by going out there and playing. And right now, there just aren't minutes and opportunities for him with the Wizards. And so for them to assign him to the Capital City Go-Go, this is like the whole purpose of each NBA team having a corresponding G League team in their farm system so they can use this as injury rehab for players who are coming off injury or, developing young players. And so for A.J. Johnson, I really look forward to him getting more opportunities with the Go-Go and just doing things that I think that can help his grow his skill set, like putting the ball in his hands, allowing him to, kind of manage pick and rolls and just things of that nature to really kind of hone in on his craft. And so that, that towards the end of the season, after, there may be some roster spots or spaces in the rotation opening up because of, these veterans moving around, that he will be able to come in and perform in those March and April months. And so like this preparation with the Go-Go right now is all in trying to make him better and so that he can get on the court with the Wizards by the end of the season.
Right. And this opportunity is whatever he's going to make of it. As you said, there may be a chance for him later in the season for minutes and a role to open up with the NBA squad. But, as bad as this team is, there is a whole lot of wings on this roster, and these spaces are few and far between for you to get some minutes in. And so, like we have an injury list on this Wizards team that's, about 4 players long, and almost all of them are wings, and he's still not really getting many minutes right now. So as this team starts to shake up a little bit more and trades potentially may be moved or, roster cuts may end up happening or injuries again happen, it's all about whether or not he can meet that moment when it comes to him later. And the only way to meet it is by taking the time with the Go-Go seriously and trying to be purposeful in his development so that the next time he plays, we can possibly see a leap